Admiral's Log, November 12th, 1923. Another few months have passed. Supposedly, we have an ally in this war against the British. Austria-Hungary. According to our intelligence, their navy counts 96 warships. Well, where are they? We keep knocking down the British in the Channel, the North Sea, and even parts of the Atlantic. Where is the Austro-Hungarian fleet? What are they doing? Are they merrily sitting in their ports getting drunk? Are they letting me do all the work? The Austro-Hungarian ships have the range to make it to the North Sea. We've studied their ships and we know some of their capabilities. For some reason, their ships are just not leaving the Mediterranean. Their cowardly admiral seems to be reluctant to actually help out an ally by sending his ships to help us directly fight the British. When I raised this point with my Austro-Hungarian counterpart, I was told that his ships are undergoing refits, getting repaired, the crew is getting training, and all manner of other excuses. This is unacceptable. I reminded this admiral of how we are allies and how allies are supposed to help each other. He told me he would send ships the moment they were available. That was 2 months ago. It is time to send a more clear message. A message that we mean business. I'm inclined to get rid of this cowardly admiral entirely, but my friend in intelligence wants to take things a bit more slowly. He has told me that the admiral has a mistress, unbeknownst to his wife. We have pictures of their dealings. These pictures have now been delivered to the admiral with only the words, "Send your ships, or we send these," written on them. Let's see if he gets the message now. Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to the Guns campaign, the Big Guns campaign, that is episode 17. We're looking at the Bismarck engaging the Centurion, Erin, and London. That's a 3-1. I am not interested. Let's pull that ship back and wait for better odds. These might be better odds, because I have the Zaringen, 45,000 tons, much like the Battleship Bismarck you just saw. No, it's not that Bismarck. I also have all of those new Deutschland classes out here. All 5 of them. It's going to be an interesting fight because we're dealing with light cruisers. Let's test these things out. Right at the start of the battle, one of their ships surrenders due to high casualties. I'm not sure about the rest. These new heavy cruisers, in case you haven't seen them yet, they're armed with 11.9 inchers. They have 5.9 inchers bow and stern. And between those guns, they have fantastic firing arcs. They have 13-inch main belts, so 13-inch citadel armor, 15-inch on the conning tower, and 20-inch on the turrets. It's a lot of armor. I'm going to put these things all in one battle line, and I'm going to try and find the enemy. I really wonder which ship surrendered just now. Let's see if we can figure that out. If it is the battleship, I would be very happy. I suspect that my luck isn't quite that good, though. Let's slow the Michelle down a bit, allowing the Atlantis, the Admiral Scheer, the Deutschland, and the Admiral Hipper to catch up. I think this is going to be an interesting design. It looks quite menacing from the front, anyway. These are 5.9ers, but they look enormous on this ship. Let's go get him. Contact established. The battleship is not the one that surrendered, that's for sure. Also, the 11.9ers from the heavy cruisers overpenned something else over there. That's a light cruiser. I'm going to tell the Zaringen to turn to port. I want her to be prevented from getting torpedoed by the heavy cruisers. The heavy cruisers are going to screen for these guys. And you are going to go for the battleship. You're going to use the big guns against the big targets. Now, these heavy cruisers, Deutschland class, they're armed with these 11.9ers and they're firing capped AP shells, which means that they're pretty capable of overmatching armor, ideally without full ricochets, as we have seen with various other ship classes. I think the Zaringen is gonna bounce off of a target like, well, potentially like the battleship. This is just too heavily angled. I also suspect that all of these heavy cruisers together are going to be a massive problem for that battleship. Sheer, just, no. Rejoin the div right at the back, please. What you got there? That's the battleship. Not light cruiser, heavy cruiser. Heavy cruiser, actually. Yes, that heavy cruiser needs to go. What's your chance to pen? 9%. So a battleship has 9% chance to pen a heavy cruiser. I like that. All hail Caesar. Just before she gets destroyed. Chance to pen? 13%. Oh no. Okay. 15.3 inches. Aurora, heavy cruiser. I believe it's the only heavy cruiser they have. We can flood them a little more. That'd be great. We got HE base fuse. Should be enough to punch quite a few holes in them, but the Aurora right now is not really a problem. Let's go for the Melpomene. It's hardly British, is it? Because this thing has torpedoes, and I'm not interested in their bullshit. Let's shoot this. Shoot this. Mains on the Caesar. Actually, at this range? Yeah. AP boys. I'm gonna punch some holes in the battleship. Torpedo in the water. Could be a problem here for the Hipper. Everybody panic. Zaringen, turn. Hipper, you better not fuck this up. Torpedoed the Hipper. And good luck with that, because the Hipper's doing a very sharp dodging maneuver. This thing is taking a lot of damage from those 11-inch guns. Flash fire! Wow, those are rare these days. Very rare. Destroyed another main gun. What the shit? This thing is getting taken apart by mostly the heavy cruisers. Something took a torp. Who? You? You. Sorry, I was too distracted looking at pretty lights in the sky from the Caesar to recognize the threat of the torpedo from possibly this target. Yeah. Dead. Nice battleship you got there. Okay, maintain AP pressure on this. The amount of damage that these heavy cruisers are doing is phenomenal. Look at that. 14,854 damage from the 11-inchers. 4,500. Let's say, let's be generous and say 5 from the 16-inchers. Torpedo in the water. Unbalanced rudder. Balance, what are you? No. Let me check. Rudder, rudder, rudder. Semi-balanced. Yeah, standard rudder though. Okay. Raccoon. Where do you think you're going? You okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, stop your dodging. Try to rejoin the formation, especially you. Sheer has no idea what to do. Okay. There's more out here. And the game is willing to admit. Oh, we destroyed a torpedo. That's perfect. They just launched one at the Michelle. Turn. Okay, plot armor saved me. Destroyed funnel. Raccoon. Come on, Raccoon. Yes. Yes, dead. Okay, end the battle. I think not. We're gonna find the enemy. We're gonna eliminate them all. I am aware that I'm risking the utter demise of the British and thereby not getting any territory. It's just that the moment that they said, do you want peace? And I said yes, they said fuck you, and they started attacking me again, so... I don't know, if they die, they die. Because apparently, the law, well, international treaties are more of a suggestion for them. Rather than anything real. Partial, blocked. Come on. Overpen, partial pen. No, stop it with the torpedoes. Bloody hell. The 11-inch guns are still winning. 18,500 damage. Less than 5 for the 16-inch. Boom. That was another 11.9er. Yeah, I think these cruisers and I are going to get along just fine. What about the 5s? Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so you're another CL. There's another CA out there somewhere as well. Just gotta find it and take it out. Centaur. Come on, abandoned ship. Too late. So where's your heavy, huh? Sheer, if you're not doing anything useful, you might as well try and find the enemy. Let's go. And here is our final contestant. Aurora. I believe we already hammered the Aurora quite a bit, and she was limping away from the battle until the Michelle was able to find her. And that means her chances of leaving this battleground are now none. The ship is not going to make it out of here alive. Aurora, armed with 8.5-inch guns, in an interesting mid setup, and then 7.4 on bow and stern. She's already lost her stern turret. Not sure if that happened during this encounter. There's 800 men aboard. At least there was. And with these guys too, I recommend that they abandon ship. Lest they abandon all hope. No, they're fixing their buoyancy though. Ricochet, 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 ricochet. Gentlemen, high explosive is the word. There you go. Oh, it's so evil. High explosive. It's just evil. Can you pen this now? Pretty decent chance. 2,300 damage from a high explosive hit on the secondary tower? Okay. Okay. Well, there goes the Aurora. Dead. Is that it? Yes. How many ships they got left now? Because it was about 70 and a half? 74, 75? Let's check. Ugh. My DDs just keep harassing the enemy here. Oh, the Austro-Hungarians are losing a lot of ships, and so the Italians. Wait. Does that mean the Italians are at war with the British? No! The Italians are at war with the Austro-Hungarians. The hell? So you guys have been fighting each other all this time? And then the British also have a lot of power projection here? So they're picking off ships from both sides? No, they're also only picking up ships from the Austro-Hungarian side. The Austro-Hungarians still have 9 battleships. What the hell? A little convoy battle here. That's not going to be too interesting. And this one... Ah... Guess who it is? It's the Rodney! Once again. Okay, Rodney, let's have it out. This is going to be what, the 3rd, 4th encounter I've had with the Rodney? Every single time it's come off as a total idiot. So this is going to be amusing. The only concern that I have is that it's going to spot the Palau and the Hamburg and blow them up before I can do anything against that battlecruiser. Okay, so they spotted the Hagen and they're engaging that. Good. Oh, lucky hit. First thing knocked out their main tower. And with that, their ability to spot. Yes. They can't see me anymore. Okay. Turn broadside. Yeah, they spotted me again because I'm a big target. Wow. That was a fantastic first hit. Definitely a lucky hit as well. Now, after all these encounters that the Rodney has had with my light cruisers and destroyers, this is probably going to be the one that actually kills her. Because this ship has the endurance to deal with something like this. My destroyer and light cruiser had... well, they were mostly relying on speed in order to stay alive. You can definitely not say about that about the Hagen. Are you gonna leave? Really? Yeah, really. They're gonna leave. Okay, fine. If they want to leave, they're free to go. I'll just get some faster ships to reacquire the target. But that means that this ship is, once again, going to go into dock for a few months. If not longer. It's always interesting encountering the Rodney. By the time that you're watching this, the first episode showing the Rodney hasn't aired yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to take on a bit of a meme status by the time that you're watching this one. Simply because of the ineptitude of this ship. Lost sight of the Hagen. What? It wants to fight? Really? That's optimistic. Now, I've damaged the Rodney 18%. I think that what we're seeing with the Rodney and her lack of crew is not damage that I've done in this round. It's damage that the Rodney has taken, and the British are unable to get their crew on this ship because they don't have a lot of crew anymore. So they simply don't have the numbers to deal with replenishing the Rodney. Partial. They're shooting back alright, but with a 1.5% chance to hit, I'm not too scared of them. I need to hit an engine of some sort. An engine or flooding. I need to slow this thing down. I imagine speed is on its side. Target fast speed, 25%. And it's very well angled, so AP is not going to do much. This might take me a while. After a bit of time and shooting, the Rodney has taken enough damage to sink, giving me another 2600 victory points. I'm once again going to go into the political view now to see how many crew members the British still have left, because they were struggling to get enough crew. Yeah, they got one. So this confirms my suspicion that they don't have the ability to get more crew on their ships. This means that probably most ships are going out uncrewed, or maybe they have a bunch of... no. I was going to say they have a bunch of ships in port which are just mothballed because they simply don't have the crew, but that does not seem to be the case. Now, I have quite a few ships here. There's 3 battleships. I'm going to have my battleship link up here. I'm not too interested in having these guys out solo. The more battleships I can send out to reinforce that group. One in the Baltic. König Albert, you're going to link up here as well. And Palau is still fixing, but I can send a few ships here. The more power projection I send, the better. Now this convoy is not going to be very interesting. It's just going to be my DDs butchering there. So I'll skip this one. Yet again, the British seem to be replacing their Admiralty leader. Edward Marjoribanks replaced by Frederick Campbell. And the Italians are also having a problem with Regiredor. Interesting. Limburg, V3 and V9 against the battle cruiser. No. No. That's not a good fight. This is a good fight. The British sending out their heavies, lights and destroyers against a massive task force that I have. This is a fight I like. If the fight is uneven, the fight is good. I mean, uneven in my advantage. If you're giving the enemy an even fight, something has gone horribly wrong. Zaringen, having taken a bit of damage, not yet been able to get repaired, sadly. You, Scout, go look. Go find me the enemy. So we got Zaringen, König Albert and Bismarck, followed by a whole slew of heavy cruisers of various different classes. In this case, I think putting them in 2 different divs is not a bad idea. Hold. Most of my ships have taken some well, not most. Some ships have taken some damage or another. Doesn't mean they're going to be too impressed with the British, I suppose. It's just another speed bump. Let's see, V4. I suspect we're going to find the heavy cruiser first. They always lead with their biggest ships. Zaringen, slight port turn. Atlantis group go there. Hipper group go there. Let's go. Now, once again, the sea state is terrible, so my spotting capability is also fairly terrible, because I can spot them at 3 kilometers out. That's it. Still means they haven't spotted me, although I suspect that will not take them very long. There, now they spotted my destroyer. But my destroyer spotting them is very valuable, as now everybody's able to at least shoot them. And it's the battleship that lands a hit. Which for this light cruiser is a pretty bad bit of news. That's your destroyer. Interesting design. Let's pull the... Oh boy! That was an accident. An 11.9-inch hit from Atlantis sinks the V4 as it one-shots it. Ow. That's unfortunate. I think that's the first friendly fire incident I've had. I don't recall having those before. Not on this campaign, anyway. Let's see, if they maintain their course, they're going to be about here. So the heavy cruiser should make contact with them pretty soon. Veneta is a Thuringia class. Is the Thuringia here too? Yes, she is. Hello. Alright. Judging by the angle, I suspect the semi-armor piercing will be able to make short work of these. So I don't have to go to HE. No, I don't think I have to go to HE at all. Jesus. They're trying to disengage now. It's a little late. Holy shit. The Atlantis is taking a bit of damage there. Yeah, let's have you disengage. You're taking a bit too much damage. No. Atlantis, disengage. Shit is sinking so fast, I can barely keep up. Holy crap, this is not a battle, this is a frickin' slaughter. The speed and violence with which these ships get taken apart. Maybe in this case I should leave one survivor just to warn the others. Don't know if this thing has. Yep, or had torps. There you go, dead. There's a torp heading here. There you are. Okay. Yeah, this thing's gone. Absolutely butchered. Dead. Whoa, that was quick. We do have a survivor. I suspect it's a destroyer. No, it's a CL. It's a light. Okay. Well, you know how this is gonna go. Oh, boy. Good day, sir. Dead. So, that was an interesting task force. Gone within the hour. Very nice. They did get a bunch of victory points for sinking a destroyer. That's sad. Oh well. Okay, so how many ships are we looking at for the Royal Navy now? What they got left? Ow! The British have their entire fleet back here. 5 battleships, 5 battle cruisers. That's projecting a lot of power. They have 58 ships. Why are they not going for a peace treaty? Interesting. No. It's 2 more capital ships. They're projecting power. They need to go. I just don't really know if the Hagen is the right ship for the job. Because she's not very evenly matched when it comes to dealing with these ships. So this is not great. Follow this. Oh, we're close, huh? Okay. We are close. Hagen has the ABC turrets. Lots of armor. 8.9-inch secondaries. Should be enough to start dealing with these guys with some haste. It's all going to depend on how many hits I can get, how quickly. This is the 15.3-inch battleship, and this is the 14.2-inch battlecruiser. Okay. If you go broadside, then joke's on you, my friend. I will annihilate you with 15.9-inch armor piercing. Go on. No, don't turn back so much. Good. Good, 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 good. Let the AP flow through you. I'm gonna slow down. Half speed. I don't have any illusions about going for the convoy. It's not a priority for me unless I send my cruiser to go do it. The priority is sinking the battleship and the battle cruiser. Because they're projecting power, and projecting power means the British are going to sink my convoys, and that means well, less economy, less budget, bad things happening. So let's send the heavy cruiser out to the flank. I don't think you can pen that, my friend. I think you can get penned, though. Ooh, that's more like it. Overpen, rudder damaged, fire and flooding. Oh, the cadets! The London screwed by cadets. It's one of those, we don't have any more crew for our ships. Very nice. Full bow in. Tank those shells. All back emergency. Slow this thing down. We're going to park her here. Or we're even going to reverse slowly. Gently, gently, gently. Whoa. Was that through the bow? Yeah, that was the forebelt. Twice. From the 14.2s. So that's the battle cruiser, huh? It's uncalled for. Circumvent these capital ships. Maintain pressure on the London. Oh, the heavy cruiser is doing damage to the side of the ocean there. Good. Missed. Damage the main gun. Good. Angle. Beep, beep, beep. It's so funny. My kid does this, right? Quinn. He's less than 2. He's turning 2 in September. When he's reversing, he just goes beep, beep, beep. And he walks in reverse with his stroller and with, well, various other walking things that he has. It's adorable to hear him go beep, beep, beep. But every time that we do it, we almost automatically do it now ourselves. Regular crew in the ocean. Okay. Ooh, that was a lucky pen. Caused a lot of flooding on this ship. Hagen's gonna come back bruised and battered, but probably with results to show for it. Because I fully expect this guy to go down. I wasn't expecting that initially, actually. You got RDF? No. Shit. Miss, 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 miss. Good. Yep. More floodings. Let's introduce some more ocean to the ocean. Take that any way you like. Flash fire! You must be British. You must be a battlecruiser. Is that enough to kill it? Maybe. It's many bulkheads. Alright, we're gonna let the cruiser take care of that. You're gonna go for the London. 2% buoyancy 1. Dead. Whoa, don't underestimate this heavy cruiser. It did 11,000 damage so far. What the hell? And that caused the ammo detonation as well. Fantastic work, Hansa. Well done. Because now you've taken a lot of pressure off of the Hagen. And Hagen is now going to take down the London. Nice broadside. Destroyed the main gun and caused flooding. Oh, there goes the angling. Can we pen that stern? Just gonna ricochet. No, it's not gonna ricochet. It got their secondary tower. That's a very welcome target, because that usually gets you a lot of damage. So their A turret's been destroyed. Secondary tower's been destroyed. Stern turrets are still functional. Can you seriously not find that convoy? It's disappointing. Now they had 5 battleships and 5 battlecruisers. After this is done, they're going to have 4 of each. So the power projection might drop by a few hundred points. If not 1,000 or so. Flooding. Look at that. Main belt, partial pen, aft belt, overpen. That's the heavy cruiser pitching in. Flooding again. Cadets, not doing well. Now I think that the last, well, few dozen ships of the AI are really not going to be able to get reinforced. Like, if their crew dies, they are going to have to make do. And new ships that get built, new ships are simply not going to get a crew at all. So that means that we're essentially looking at the last 55 ships or so of the British Navy. The Royal Navy. They simply don't have any way to reinforce it. What's this? Ah, yes, fascinating. Let's go. Here we go. V2 versus unidentified British destroyer. Torpedoes in the water from the Brits. Guns going active from the V2. We're going to have to do a little bit of dodging here. There. If I'm not mistaken, the British carry 1 load of torpedoes. 1 set. That's it. So this guy is going to have to run. Because it simply cannot return fire with torpedoes. Yep, you're out, mostly, but you got 1 reload for the dual tube. That means you got 1 dual torpedo tube that you haven't used. Very good. V3 does have torpedoes, triple. They're just 21 inch. They're nothing very special. I think 1 hit on a destroyer would massively help sink it, though. Come on. Sea state's making it a bit difficult to acquire the target again. Hello. Ah, there's your last torpedo set. Now you're officially out. Go on, Restless. There's my convoy. I cannot let you have those. That's illegal. Come on. Shit, this guy can do 36 knots? I can only do 33. Oh, this could get interesting after all. Lost him. I really don't like this. I do know it's going to take him some time to get to the convoy and shoot it. If he has found it at all. Where are you at? Here-ish. Here. If you don't know, let me pause the game. At some point, let me just see where his shells are coming from. Come on, you were shooting me, do it again. Oh, they lost sight. At some point, you're going to have this small... There. Here. At some point, you're going to have this little window pop up that says set target. He's 3.4 kilometer range. There. Right there. I can even select him as a target. I just cannot shoot him. There. Now I can. He's making a mistake, though. He should not have cut across my bow like that. It cost him some time. He's still doing 36 knots. I need to upgrade these DDs. Third rotation speed is 8.92 degrees per second. It's pretty fast. I can do faster though. Come on. I'm not sure they spotted my convoy, but he's getting fairly close. 5.9 clicks out. I really don't want to lose a transport. Smoke screen appears to be running away towards the south-southwest. After a bit of searching, the V2 was eventually able to acquire the Restless, send some torpedoes out, and while the Restless detected them, she didn't actually dodge them. Now, to refresh your memory, the V2 is a fairly terrible class of destroyer. The V1 class is far better, because these have no guns in front of the bow. They cannot chase a destroyer without going broadside. Well, they cannot chase anything without going broadside. I mean... No, rephrase. They can definitely chase stuff, they just cannot shoot it with anything over the size of a pistol. So, I'm having to go broadside, and I'm very lucky I got a torpedo hit, otherwise I probably would not have been able to get close enough to this guy, and this battle will have lasted forever. Now, with the Restless slowed down, I can take my time, because the Restless is not that restless anymore. She is slowing down. Her rudder's been damaged, her crew is dying, and it's just a matter of time before she starts taking floodings. Let's help them along, shall we? Armor piercing. The armor pierce, it's half an inch, plus 75. That's pretty bad armor. What is that? Group 1? Okay. So, they get plus 75%. That's... I don't know. 0.7 inches of armor? I can pen that, and then some. So let's go put the floodings on. And let's go eliminate the Restless. There it is. Flooding. The game is suggesting I end the battle. It's an interesting suggestion, but it's not going to happen. Destroyed secondary tower. Come on, just surrender, people. Just surrender. No. Fine. On your heads be it. One more hit? Oh, a torpedo launch. It's a bit excessive against something that's essentially dead, but okay, let's go. So that's that done. I really hope the British don't disintegrate. I want to get Ireland off of them. It seems to be something that most people just cannot get. No matter how much they fight the Brits, I want to take Ireland. Let's go get it. Nope, we still got 3 more meetings. Good lord. Yes! Agree! No! We're gonna fight again. Again and again and again and again. Fine. Be like that. This is going to happen in the next episode, because my time is up on this one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for the next one.